This game tears relationships
apart.
apart.
What the hell is that?
This is the guy that is deciding what are we watching on television.
Miller, will he have a look into turn 4? You bet he will!
We're on our way to the track for the second back-to-back race here in Valencia. And what's exciting about this one is that this is John Mir's first chance to getting the title. So it's pretty exciting. So now let's see what happens. As you can see, I'm right here by the Rebel KTM trucks because I'm gonna have the Rebel MotoGP Rookies Cup winner Pedro Acosta join me. We have just found out that Pedro's gonna go into the Moto3 class. I'm gonna actually surprise him because Brad Binder is gonna join us. So let's go and meet them. Cool, so Pedro, this is it, right? This is where everybody, oh, look at who's here. Hi, Brad. Good, good. Have you guys met?
Congrats, no.
No? So Pedro, Brad, Pedro. So this is the first time you guys are meeting, and we wanted you to meet Brad because obviously you won the Rebel Rookies Cup. And I wanted him to give you a bit of advice or answer any of the questions you might have. Oh.
Wow.
Putting you on the spot, sorry, but come on.
Which is the difficult thing that when you change from the Rookies Cup to the World Championship?
Yeah, I mean, a lot changes, you know, like you have a crew chief, data guy, you know, 2 mechanics just for you. So a lot of that stuff changes. The big thing I noticed was there are a lot of guys who have been there for years already.
Yeah.
And it seems like experience plays a big role. The thing with Moto3, unless it's got that big group of like normally what, 10, sometimes 15 riders.
Yeah.
And if you're just not in that group, you all of a sudden outside the points. It actually makes it super cool because you can get some great results some weekends where things are working well, and other weekends if things are a bit more difficult, you know. That's unfortunately just the reality of it. There's always going to be those
up and down
waves,
moments, yeah.
especially in your rookie year in Moto3.
And you know a lot of the racetracks, but there are some that will be new.
It's actually one of the cool things about stepping up into Moto3 because you get to go to Australia, Malaysia, Japan, Argentina, America, all these new tracks, you know. So it's a bit difficult because it's your first time there, but at the same time, it's always nice just to go to new tracks. So yeah, and I mean, the guys have all the data and telemetry and all that from the previous years. So yeah. It always gives you a good indication of what you need to do before you even do a lap. Thanks
so much for helping us surprise him and giving a bit of advice ahead of his, you know, debut in the Moto3 World Championship.
No, pleasure, anytime.
So, Pedro, do you think you're going to miss all of this?
I think, yeah. I am here 2 years.
Yeah.
And I remember everything like when I went to the track with my father.
Yeah.
Because in the Spanish Championship, it's yourself and your team.
Yeah.
Here, I think everyone is part of the team.
Yeah. I see that Juan Carlos, your crew chief, is coming towards us, so let's have him join us.
Okay.
Please come join us.
Hello.
How's it going?
Fine.
Are you happy that your boy is now the rookie champion?
Yes, I'm very happy.
Yeah?
I'm very happy.
You start preparing them for the World Championship level.
Yes.
And I think you have some worksheets that you use. Can we see them?
Yes.
Every single rookie has one of these, right?
Yeah.
So you basically have them write down their feeling with the bike and and how they felt out on track. In English, I presume?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He write in English.
So you're preparing them for the World Championship when they work with international crews?
Yes.
Okay, so this is from the last weekend in which you became the rookie champion. Do you want to say what it says?
Yeah.
You said good feeling in wet conditions.
Yeah. In qualifying, I explained the first part because I don't have good feeling.
Yeah.
But in the end, I could do the pole.
Okay.
In race 1, I crashed, rider okay.
And in race 2?
Champions.
I have the feeling you wrote this at the same time at the end of the weekend.
Yeah. Maybe. Can
you confirm?
Yes.
Yeah.
So how hard is it going to be to say goodbye to Pedro at the end of the season?
Yes, it's a little hard. It's like a little kid for me.
Yeah? That you see him grow?
Yeah.
But you must feel very proud to see your rider win the
Yes.
cup and then move on to the world
I'm very,
championship.
very, very proud.
Yeah. Will you come visit him?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
You promise?
Yeah.
It's on camera now. If you don't
Yeah.
come, we'll hold you to it.
Yeah.
It was nice to catch up with Pedro Acosta on his last race weekend as a Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup rider. But now let's go catch up with the MotoGP riders. I see you looking over at my iPad,
Yeah, trying to
figure out what's going on.
Exactly.
Okay. Do you fear us every time we show up?
because I cannot imagine.
So Danilo, one of the last times we spoke,
Okay.
we talked about the MotoGP sign language and about how important sign language is to communicate in the pit box, right?
Yeah.
So we wanted to test your abilities to communicate by playing a game of heads up. But you need to mimic or do actions or use noises but no words to describe it.
And you need to identify.
And I need to identify.
But you need to be good, at least.
I'll do my
Try to-
best.
Does that mean you're good or the guy is good?
It's a teamwork.
This game tears relationships
Apart. Yes. Just for the record, I have not prepared this list. My team has done it, so I haven't seen the list. So they made the list, so it's not up to me.
It's not difficult, I think, no?
So,
I don't know what's that.
fly, take off.
No.
What the hell is that? What? Oh, crashing. Orchestra. Checkered flag. Marshall. Trophy. Who's that? Third, podium.
Yes.
Crashing. Gravel.
Exactly.
Slipstream.
Brum, brum, brum.
8 times. Oh, Mark Marquez. Okay.
I was better, huh?
Helicopter.
Yes.
Helicopter?
Yes. Okay. It's not so easy, huh?
Skip. No. How can skip?
Wheel.
No.
No, scooter.
No.
Exhaust.
Yes. Okay, next, 'cause I don't know.
You were there. Not tired, but exhaust.
It's exhaust, the exhaust of the bike, not exhaust. Car. Safety car. Okay.
Computer? Telemetria?
Yes. Down. No, go up. No, go up. No, go up. No, stop it. No, go up. Go up.
What's go up?
Trophy. Two-stroke.
No.
Moto 2.
Yes.
Moto 2.
Yes.
What I have it?
Is it a logo? What?
No, time's up. MotoGP, come on. Where do I have MotoGP there?
You don't have MotoGP.
Come on.
It's on the suit.
Oh, it's not here.
Sign language is normally easier when you're riding a motorbike and you only have to explain it's too soft or it's too hard, it's easy. And talking obviously makes it way easier.
Way easier, yeah. Anyway, well, thanks for playing the game with us, and
You're welcome.
best of
Thanks
luck
for
for
having me.
this weekend.
Thank you very much. I had to describe Danilo Petrucci. How am I supposed to do that?
Compound, which is probably the best kept secret of the MotoGP Championship. This is where actually, right behind this door, where the international feed is produced for everyone around the world to be able to watch MotoGP from home. So let's go see how they do it. We are really lucky because we are coming actually during a MotoGP FP3 session here with Alex to talk about what goes on into producing the live feed for everyone around the world.
Well, there's a lot of things to be honest. We have to set up all the cameras, the track feed cameras, the onboard cameras, all the cameras, we have to set them up. We have to even put the fiber on the circuit and on the track and on the paddock. Okay, so we have over 50 kilometers of fiber. In this circuit specifically, we're using 160 cameras. The majority of them being onboard cameras, the cameras that are on the bike. So we have track fit cameras, as you mentioned. We have onboard cameras. The MotoGP bike can have up to 4 onboard cameras. The lower categories have less cameras. This is the most basic one, 4 cameras, one on the front, one on the helmet, one on the butt that it's pointing to the rider driving the bike, and then one on the rear. Then we have high-speed cameras, so we have 3 high-speed cameras that we are now shooting at 1,500 frames on the high-speed cameras. Then we have also the cameras that are capturing all the footage in the pit lane, so all the reactions from the teams, all the reactions from the pit wall as well, the ones that are showing us what the teams are telling to the riders on the pit wall. We are around 180 to 200 on-site people from the arena that are producing the wall feed. This team is the same throughout the season, so this way we can ensure that the quality that we deliver to the broadcast is consistent throughout the season. So in terms of key people, the guy on the mixer, it's Sergi, it's the TV director. So this is the guy that is deciding what are we watching on television. Then the people on his left, it's only watching the cameras just to capture or just to see if we have lost a frame, that may be a crash or an overtake. Yeah. So they are just checking the cameras to check cool replays.
They're the key people for the replays?
Correct, yes. They are the replay people, yeah. On the second row, in here we have this guy, what he's doing is making sure that all the branding on the track is being shown, okay? So imagine that the camera guy on position number 4, it's doing very close shots. What he's telling to the director is that, can you please tell this guy to do wider shots so we can see the branding? These 2 guys over here are the journalists. So what they are doing is reading the timesheets and see if, for example, Valentino is doing a fast lap on that particular time, just to make sure that we're showing a graphic that shows that he is doing a fast lap.
Okay, now that you talk about graphics,
yes.
How do you update the graphics so quickly? Okay,
so as you saw, the data that we're getting on this system is the lean angle, okay, revolutions of the engine, when they are braking, when they are throttling, okay. Then we're getting the GPS position, and with all this data, 20 times we're updating the data per second. We're putting all this data onto the graphics. So every second we are updating the graphics 20 times.
Thank you so much. This was really wonderful to be able to see how everything happens. It's an absolutely incredible job that you guys do from Donna to bring MotoGP into everyone's homes.
No, thank you very much. Okay. Bye.
What a start of race day it has been so far for both Moto3 and Moto2. Starting with Moto3 and last week's race winner, Raul Fernandez, coming in 3rd, and with young Sergio Garcia, the local boy, coming in 2nd, and the Italian rider Tony Arbolino winning the race, keeping his championship hopes still alive. What a dramatic last lap it was for Moto2, with Fabio Di Giannantonio crashing out from the lead, and with Marco Bezzecchi finishing 3rd, still a title contender in this Moto2 class. We also saw Hector Garzo take his maiden podium finish, finishing 2nd, and with Jorge Martin finishing in 1st, taking his 2nd win in the Moto2 class. With the Moto3 and Moto2 title still going to Portimao, now let's see if Joan Mir takes the crown this weekend here in Valencia.
Lights out in Valencia. Miller leads into turn 1.
Nakagami desperate to make it a role reversal.
He's got so much grip.
I think this is going to be the move. Here he comes up the inside of turn 14.
He's down! Here comes Jack Miller! He's coming through like a rocket, and he leads! Can he get the bike stopped into turn 1? No, Morbidelli pinches it back. Miller, will he have a look into turn 4? You bet he will! Up the inside he goes! Jack Miller then. Morbidelli at turn 5!
There's no room there, but he finds room.
Here comes Miller in the slipstream!
He needs some mechanic power.
He's not! Morbidelli wins in Valencia! And Joan Mir is the world champion of 2020!
What an amazing race that was, and now we have a newly crowned MotoGP champion. And what a last lap we had between Franco Morbidelli and Jack Miller. But now let's go grab a word with the riders. Davide? We've spoken a lot throughout this season about you being one of the happiest men, but I think today you really truly are the happiest man in this paddock, aside from John Meade, of course.
Yeah, I also cried, so maybe I'm the sad man. No,
Yeah.
I'm not joking. But of course, this is amazing. This is something that probably I will remember all life. I mean, not probably, for sure. For sure.
John mentioned that in 2018 he had a first conversation with you when you were trying to convince him to come along in the project, and he said it didn't take long to convince.
We really liked him because we thought it was, I mean, a great talent, and yeah, he was happy to come, so perfect. And he exceeded our expectations. Yes.
You didn't think in 2 short years we're gonna have a world champion?
Yeah. So it's unbelievable, and I think now John and Alex, we can say we have quite a strong team for the future, and so we're looking forward to keep going.
Well, congratulations, and go celebrate with the team.
Thank you.
Thank you,
very
Davide.
much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Super happy. It was a good one.
Oh my God.
Good
You in
way to-
Valencia. Huh? You in Valencia.
It's a good way to finish that 4 years with KTM.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll just have one more race though.
still one more.
Congratulations, Paul.
Thank you.
And that was it for Valencia, but join us next time for the last round in Portugal. And don't forget to subscribe to the Red Bull Motorsport YouTube channel so you don't miss the last episode of Inside Pass. See you next time.